Do it, man. Georgia Tech, Duke. Yeah. I'm excited for this one, man. It's a good one. Because it's crazy because you look at the spread. Georgia Tech is an underdog, a role that they have relished in since they've obviously had Brent Key. They love it. As an underdog, they always come out on top usually. They have a winning record against it. This is a team that cooks in that situation. Bottom line, right? They're used to it. They always do well when it comes down to playing the underdog. All right. My concern for Georgia Tech in this game, how do you slow down their explosive offense? Now, they're saying all the right answers, saying everything you need to say going into the game. But my concern is, how do you slow down the offense and you're down your best corner, right? I think Amari Harvey's was having an all ACC caliber year. I ain't saying first team. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying? But he is having an all ACC caliber season. He's down. I don't know the severity of the injury. That won't be announced until tomorrow in the injury report and all that stuff when they have to report it. So I will not know. But likely he will not play. You know what I'm saying? This game. And we won't know the severity of how long he's going to be out until then. Right? So now that leaves Rodney Shelley. Now that leaves Daquan White, who I think is more than capable of doing it. Zachary Toby, who's been a little up and down. You know what I'm saying? Jai Gilmore, who can play a little bit of everywhere. If you're a Tech fan, you know how good he's been this year. And then you got Kelvin Hill as well. You know what I'm saying? Along with a couple of young guys, right? So you're going up against a team that likes to air that ball out. Their quarterback is top 6 in the country in passing yards so far this year, 1,800 plus, right? Also, he's top 10 in the country in touchdowns with 18. Only has 2 interceptions, y'all. 2 interceptions this year. This guy takes care of the football, right? So if you Georgia Tech, you cannot have a slow start. You just can't. You come out in this game, you go down 17-3, 23, you're done. I'm going to put it out. You're done. It's not going to happen. You will get fish fried in this game if you Georgia Tech and you allow them boys to get out to a 20-0, 14-0, 17-0. You're going to get fish fried. I hate to say it. And you're going to have to find a way to be able to help your defense out in this game. Y'all heard it here first. You got to help your defense. If you don't help your defense, it's going to be a long day. You got to. Now, your defense has played complimentary football all year. We had all them turnovers, 3 back-to-back possessions. They stepped up big for you. They did what they were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? They got the ball back to you. You only relinquished 7 points against Colorado, right? When you were struggling against Wake Forest, you know what I'm saying? They kept you within the game. 2 possession, 1 possession. Kept you in the game. You need your offense to get out to a quick start. Now, I don't know if that's leaning on Malachi Hosley more. I don't know if it's getting Isaiah Kenyon more involved. A player that I've highlighted that you'll hear later in my SI article is Luke Harpering. 3 catches, 39 yards. He's stepping up big for them. He possesses that physicality, his yak ability. You got to get going early. So if they try to sell out and stop the run, lean on Luke Harpering. Isaiah Kenyon, who's a 50-50 contested ball catcher, right? Haynes King's another guy. That you can lean on in this game. You got to find a way to be able to get past some of the roadblocks. You cannot have a slow start. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? Or it's going to be a long day, right? And if you Georgia Tech and you a team that's for real, these games you got to win, right? And you got to have a plan for Nate Shepard on defense, right? 447 yards, 4 touchdowns this year. True freshman taking over for Star Thomas, who's now at Tennessee. You got to be able to slow him down some and make it tough. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be in a guard and plaster receivers defensively. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be key for Georgia Tech. Starting out to a fast start, getting your weapons involved, and being able not to let this offense get cooking. And even if you get an early lead, keep your foot on their neck. Because this is a team, it only take 1, 2, 3 plays, and they right back in it. You can be up 21-0. Oh, blink. Oh, it's 21-14. Oh, well, what happened? Yeah, Duke is that good. The offense is that good. Now, where you got a little bit of a trepidation and where you can take advantage of, their defense ain't that good. Now, one thing they do have defensive that's good is the defensive front. Anthony Vincent Jr. is tough. 6.5 sacks. He's top, I think, 6 in the nation right now. One of the top leaders in the ACC. You're going to have to block him. You need your offensive line with Malachi Carney, Keelan Rutledge, Harrison Moore, you know what I'm saying, Ethan McKinney. You need them to block. You know what I'm saying? But Georgia Tech, you got one of the top offenses, top 20 offense in the country. You know what I'm saying? top rushing offense, I think top 13 in the country. You got one of the most well-balanced units in the country. Lean on that in that one and hit your big plays down the field. If Eric Rivers is running open, you got to be able to hit on that play. If Isaiah King is running open with a deep post or deep crosser, you got to hit on your big plays in this game. All right? So I'm going Georgia Tech. We're going to win over Duke. I know that's against the grain. I know a lot of people are taking Duke in this game to upset Georgia Tech. I get it. Explosive offense, really good quarterback. But I think their defense is a little susceptible. Georgia Tech get off to a fast start. Put this game on cruise control. You should be able to come out on top and move to 7-0. First time since 1966. I'm going with the Yellow Jackets in this one. Close game. Yellow Jackets pull away third, fourth quarter-ish. 31-20 victory for the Yellow Jackets on the road, beating their rival, Duke Blue Devils. Yellow Jackets come out on top.